If you are a sports coach or instructor, I can guarantee you'll have had sessions or lessons where it feels like none of the kids are engaged, none of them are listening, they're being disruptive, they're not getting it. I can also guarantee that you're looking at it the wrong way. I mean, I can't guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it because it's something I see all of the time. My name's Decadia. I am a neuro-inclusion consultant specialising in grassroots sports. I am also a late diagnosed autistic adult. We have a very spicy household and our boys are absolutely obsessed with football. Now, my background in sports development is more within swimming and aquatics. However, this still translates to other sports. So whether you are football, swimming, tennis, if you have got neurodivergent participants, you are probably looking at it from the wrong angle. Disobedience, disruption, not listening, not doing what you've asked them to do is often picked up as poor behaviour, undesirable behaviour. But actually, it's a form of communication, particularly if the child is neurodivergent. When we come into sports sessions, and this happens across the board, I have seen it in absolutely every single sport, the first thing that they are told to do is run laps, swim laps. While I understand that's warming up the body, that is probably the most boring way you could warm up the body. Where's the fun? Where's the engagement? If you want to have kids that are engaged throughout the session, but you are starting it with a boring running of laps, you are not going to have engaged kids for that session. They're going to be put on the back foot to begin with. And what's even more important is if they are neurodivergent, what you haven't done is give them an opportunity to ground themselves from the transition of going from whatever they've just come from into the sports session. So if we're thinking about sports sessions being after school, for a neurodivergent child, they have probably been masking all day, been told that they are not good enough because they're messing around or they're fidgeting or they're not listening or they've been defiant. That's communication and the school haven't picked up on it and they haven't, more importantly, done anything about it. So they are coming to your session already dysregulated and the first thing you're getting them to do is laps. It's not helping them to regulate. It's not helping them to ground themselves. It's not engaging them. And it's certainly not fun. Should you change your tactics with the warm up and you include things that you know, particularly if you do have neurodivergent participants who display stims or regulatory actions throughout the session, so spinning around, flapping hands, jumping up and down, jumping up and off of things like that, they're telling you they need a regulation reset. That's what they need. But if you include that in the warm-up, not only are you providing a regulation reset for them, you're helping ground them, you're helping them feel like it's a safe space, you're also helping them feel like, oh, actually, do you know what? This is going to be fun. Because while, yes, kids do need to run around or swim around to build up their stamina, their fitness, that doesn't need to be in the warm-up. It's you that's the problem if that's the type of warm-up you are doing, because they are just not going to engage. And if they're neurodivergent, you're going to see a higher drop-off rate, because it's not something that they're enjoying or feel safe doing.